Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Hello, Miss K. Hello, let's see where we go with yourself. I'm just shuffling. We are going to be doing some heart oracle cards here. So, good afternoon. So, I'm just going to start with you, Miss K, okay? I'm just shuffling. And we're going to be pulling some cards for yourself. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so this talks to me about rejection. Oh, in the past, there's been some real hard rejecting pain. And this is telling me here, my lovely, that you have been really hurt from the past, okay? And you've managed to change the way you thought around through strength, great strength. I feel like somebody really hurt you from the past, not only emotionally, it's more or less like on different levels, and it really did drag you down. And what it is, from your inner strength, you managed to break through this and managed to come out of it slowly. It took you a long time and a long time to bring back who you were and also trust in things, if that makes sense to you. So in the present, it shows to me at the moment that you have a deep heart, and this talks about developing things and believing in yourself, believing that destiny, that what you want can happen. You can make your life happen if you want it, but it's up to you. But at the minute, you lost your deep believing in yourself, darling. And I feel like you got to give yourself time. You got to give yourself enough time. So I feel like you need to set some goals at the minute, okay? Because I feel like you've lost your way. Give yourself time, set some goals and an estimate time, and work towards it, and see how quick these things happen, if that makes sense to you. So take that advice from me today. And then finally, into the future, it's about forgiving heart. Okay. So these are all about hearts, with it being Valentine's Day. But this is saying don't let the past imprison you in the present. So just because that hurt happened in the past, right, it doesn't mean to say the future stays the same. So this is telling you really is to open up your heart, forgive that experience, forgive that yourself for taking that pain on board. It sounds really daft, but sometimes when we look at things in an experience situation, we can move on from it. So forgive yourself for having that experience or going through that, and forgive yourself for going back to somebody who wasn't very good, and sort of learn from that and see in the future that know that that ain't gonna happen again. You've learnt that mistake. I'm not gonna do that. So this is saying that you to now forgive yourself and now learn that in the future that you won't be accepting anything like that anymore. But this is also saying as well that you are a person that is having the love twice as love back, because you are a person that's always loved and you're not a non-judgmental person. When you're in a relationship, you never judge people, so that's one of your strengths. But this is saying things are going to be a lot better when things you can compromise. So yes, Miss Kate, sit down, compromise, talk things over, things will move on. Bless you. Okay, hello, good afternoon, everybody. Hello, Patrick. Hello, Emma, and hello, Laura. Angel. Hello, Angel. Let's go for you, my darling. Okay, so let's go for Angel. Let's see for you, my lovely. Yes, as it's Valentine's Day, I thought I'll do the healing heart oracle for you all to see what comes up with the theme. So, yes, let's just shuffle it. Now, as I tuned into you, my darling, can you understand if I said to you it would have been somebody's birthday around? around you at this moment in time. I do feel it could be a lady's birthday in the spirit world, and we've also got Lucifer who's joined us as well. So, yes, I feel like there's a lady in the spirit world around you, angel, angel, and I kind of feel like, I don't know if the name, I feel she's chanting the name Catherine around you, and I feel like I'm getting a problem with fluid around the heart, darling. So it's a lady with a problem with the heart, sweetheart, and I feel like a birthday would have been t- around today. Right, that's fine, Angel. I know that you'd understand when I say that to you. Right, I'm just pulling the cards for you. Okay, and I feel like I've got to give you jugs of water at the minute. So you're probably feeling, oh, it's an arm. Oh, thank you, lovely. Thank you for that. Now, would you understand that she would have moved as well? She would have moved. So she would have moved about 3 or 4 times she moved within the time. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, this is saying, okay, right. This is saying from the past, it's talking about recovering your heart. It's about, right, okay. In the past, you knew that you had your abilities. You knew that that's fine. Um you knew that you had your abilities. You knew that you were spiritual. You knew that there was a lot about you that there's still to come out, but part of you didn't. Part of it came out a bit when you was younger. You was aware, but when you got older into your late teens, things changed dramatically, and then it's part of you came. Part of you came as growing up. Part of your spiritual psychic abilities came out with, and I feel like a lot of them as well. That is brought. Um, Experiences, but also helps you understand things, understand emotions. The problem is, though, sometimes because that you are so sensitive, it does affect you a lot more than it would usual people. Now, I do see here in this card that you have at some point in your life lost a parent young, and I feel from that, from losing that parent or that person very young, I do see that it had an effect on the rest of your life. And I feel like that you would never been able to understand or never knew if that parent would have been aware of your abilities, because the parent wasn't always as open as you. You lost your dad at 6 years old, yes. Well, that changed your life. It helped you. It changed your life, but I feel that you've never fully understood. You felt robbed from your life. You felt you felt robbed from your life. You felt that growing up was completely different, and you had to, and part of you had to learn from that to help others that are in the same situation. So I feel like throughout your life, through losing a loved one very closely, I'm not saying it was a lesson or predicted as such or anything like that, but I do feel like it sort of came in about way where you experienced this, and then you, what happened is that you was out to help others to help move on from that, if you like. I feel like counseling, I do feel that way, that you was a very, very tough person to deal with counseling in into the later lights of your life. Okay, anyway, going into the present. Okay, bear with me, working differently today. um I'm also seeing that it was hard for you to open up your heart. It's hard for you to open up. You have been done grief counselling to others. Thank you, Angels. I'm glad you understand, because I just get, you know what it's like when you work with spirit. But this is saying that for several years, because of the hurt and pain, you did shut you did shut the world off, sweetheart. you did shut yourself down and not opening to receive love or anything like that. You shut yourself off from the world, okay? And I feel like you shut yourself off in order to not as receive or to avoid relationships. Very difficult in finding that relationship that would be meaningsome and allowing anyone to come close to your deep emotions. However, in the future, it's about a giving heart. You've learned that you can have relationships and they don't necessarily mean they have to be in that sort of way. So now, in the last couple of years, you're starting to give more. You're starting to learn from that and know that you can have different relationships and you can give more, not meaning to know that you know that now you don't have to have that sort of relationship and you can have that companionship. That's a given one. But this is saying now that you are going to get people you can trust around you if only you allow and try. But there may be people that probably not the closest to you in the meaning the people who live in your area. They might not be the people that you talk to every day on the phone, but there is people around you in your circular on the social media that you could trust. God bless you. Okay, let's see where we are. Davy Jones. Hello, welcome, Davy Jones. So let's see where we're here for you today, Davy Jones. So let's have a look at my lovely cards for you. Davy Jones. It's okay, you're welcome. It's just getting what I'm getting. So Davy Jones, the past looks to me like okay. In the past, okay, I'm gonna go with this, what I feel this is about. It's about being co-creative. In the past, there's a lots of confusion understanding you. May have took you some time to understand you. A beautiful soul, a kind soul, a caring soul as you always been. Um, also a very spiritual soul as well. But sometimes not being able to find the clearer signs that you were looking for. And I'm also seeing here that there was a important relationship that you had, and you're not a man that would have had relationships easier. And I don't mean it in the wrong way, but I mean it like as in, like you say, been able to find that certain someone. um, I know that you don't suffer fools gladly, and also that you are a person that takes a while for to bond with somebody as well. So in the past, there was a relationship or a marriage situation where it really, really did fell deep. A lady that really was different in many ways, somebody who really stole your heart, if you like, and you opened up to this person about what was happening around you, um, things that you wouldn't tell everybody, I'd say. And then what happened is that life change got in the way, but I do feel like you was hurt. Now going back from that, and I say you was hurt, it this person hurt you as well. So life moved forward anyway, and then all of a sudden I'm picking up that there was someone else come into your life that began to bring the upliftment, that spontaneous behavior. Now with yourself as well, you are a person that loves to have fun, enjoy, and you are quite a young at heart person, very, very young at heart. I feel like you've got a lot of loving nature. You enjoy being out and about if you wanted to be. You like to be spontaneous. You like to enjoy life and live in the present. But you do enjoy like living every day as you'd like to make sure every day counts, basically. And I feel here like there is going to be something about um someone about who's flirtatious and uplifting around you, and I feel it's like hearted energy around you at the minute, but I do feel like there is going to be a little bit more fun times that are around you, and upliftment and flirtatious behavior. So this says that it doesn't necessarily mean that just because um they're like flirtatious with you, it don't mean to say that they're flirtatious with everybody else. So please bear in mind that sometimes when people do flirt, it could be a way of gaining attention and drawing you in. It's a bit of banter, it's a bit of fun. It don't always necessarily mean to say that this person is untrustworthy, if that makes sense. Finally, in the future, you are going to shut your emotions back down again, I see. And I think this is due to fear. I feel like sometimes fear gets the better of you, Davy. And I feel like if only you stand outside and look in from a different perspective, step outside your comfort zone. Okay. I do feel if you push your boat out a little bit more, then you'll be surprised on what you can be finding in your life and how you see other people a bit more. I do feel like you are going to set yourself free somewhere, or trying to set yourself free from something, and I do see that coming in for you exactly how you'd like it towards the end of the year though, so don't be surprised that falls in about September. God bless you. Hello everybody, let's have a look. Patrick. Patrick. Patrick Mongahan. Patrick. Hello. Let me just shuffle this up for you, sweetheart. Oh, Lucifer's now deciding to leave. You're going to have to wait now because I'm doing there. Oh, he's managed to get on his own. Right, there we go, Patrick. Let me just shuffle up the cards. Okay. So when I tuned into your energies, what a lovely bubbly energy you have, Patrick. I love the way that you're so on the ball at the minute. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you, Lucifer. It can be a nightmare though. Um, you're very much on the ball. You're very much with it. You're a person that thinks on top all of the time, and you're always straight to the point. You do think deeply as well. You have your times where you do think deeply as well. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you, my Lucifer. Yes. Um, it can be hard work, guys. Though, tell you that. Hard work more than the kids. Anyway, right. So this is from the past. Okay, in the past, you've had some real painful decisions. Now, what makes you you? To be honest with you, is your life lessons. It's about how life and how I'm not being rude. How you grew up, what experience you faced. Okay. And I feel like life has been very challenging. The word I'm getting is challenging. Um, Thank you. Yeah, very challenging for you. I do believe that in the past, going back years ago, that you've always been caring and supportive towards your family and your parents. Okay, you've always been the carer of the side of things of your family. Okay, you've had the greatest respect for your mum and your dad, and you've also had the greatest respect with siblings. Now, as I look into this, Patrick, I do feel like there would have been a loss of a sibling as well, young as well. And I feel like when that sibling went to spirit before everybody else, I do feel like it had a real had effect on the whole of the family. I feel like everyone's emotions become quite raw, if you like, and then one or two people was falling out with others, but it managed to get over. Um, Everyone, you found their own way through it. I feel it, and then although it separated the family with each other, with bickering at each other and whatnot because of the pain, I do feel that the family did draw together a couple of years later. Okay, and it brings us to now. Okay, in your present state. It's about divine consciousness. Now, this is now and future. This is telling you that you are going to gain your karma, but I don't think this is negative karma, sweetheart. I really do feel this is positive karma, because people have just not let you be you. People have not let you have your sort of way, but it's always been about fighting against other people's way around it. So what I've got to say to you, you are getting get your karma your way, how you want it. That's what I see. And I see that coming around you in June, Patrick. Okay. Can you take somebody who smoked in the spirit world with the pain of the right side of the heart? A gentleman that smoked as well, a flat cap is coming in for you. I don't know if his name was John or Ron, but I certainly feel both of them. And I'm also getting here, it's saying in the future, it's about you being you, giving that upliftment, that banter, that fun, that light energy, and showing people of who you are by you bringing that love and light into things. And your mum was very, very lovable. You do get your gift off your mum's side, and I feel like your mum in the spirit world has had a real upliftment in your life. I feel like mum's saying you've always had a real positive, warm, giving personality. As a child, the same. A very warm, giving personality, yet cheeky, yes, very cheeky, she says, but challenging, not for very long. But you was always the one that was there for everyone else, and you always will be. One thing that they love around you is young children absolutely adore you. You are a person that loves to engage with younger people, act silly with the kids, and it always grounds yourself as well. So you've got a heart that's so giving for the younger generation. And I want to say, keep that with you, because a lot more younger people today are going to be drawn to you, dear. So look out for the younger generation coming to you, Patrick. God bless you, darling. God bless you. Yeah, so it's amazing that you can look into things, and you know, it can be quite emotional. So, oh, my back's killing, guys. Alison Plumley, welcome. Let's have a look, darling. Okay, Alison Plumley. Okay, so Alison Plumley, what do we have for you now? This talks about longing heart. Right, in the past, my dear. Oh, thank you, Patrick. Yes, I just go by do what spirit says, like I say. So I am feeling working a little different today. You just thank you. I love the way you work too. We'll have to work together, Patrick. I've always wanted that. Anyway, this is about. Thank you, guys. This is about longing heart. It's about value what you have, and more will have here. Right. So in the past, Alison, what I'm picking up around you, love with your heart, where your heart's desires, sweetheart, it's more or less saying to me, oh, thank you. It's about that in the past, that um, people to you are precious. It's like whoever came into your life, you would have really stuck by, you would have really held on to them, because family and friends don't come easy in this day and age. You've learnt that from a young age, Alison. I want to take you back right into your late teens, where you've noticed that at one point in your late teens, you lost an awful lot of people all at once. That was quite a heavy burden to deal with. Definitely in your 20s as well, that you lost quite a few people, Alison, in your late teens, early 20s. And I feel there was quite some friends as well that passed. There was about three of them all at once. I do want to say to you that part of you had also possibly lost a loved one, as well, that meant so much to you, despite when there was in the physical world you could have felt like you could kill them yourself. No offense, not that you did, but I mean that that was what took this away, if that makes sense. Yeah. And I'm also saying, despite you long for that soul connection, you know that you wouldn't been able to find anyone quite like it is the same. You knew then that it would be a completely different connection in your own self. Okay, so into the present, my darling. Okay, it's telling me that you have got a hopeful heart, so that's lovely. I like the way that you are still remaining hopeful, and I like that about you. I love that you are so bubbly, so energetic, so loving, so caring, and very much of a medicine lady. Okay, so you're a bit of a nurse, really. If I come to you and cut leg, you soon be able to know what to put on it, that kind of thing. So you're a lady that patches people's wounds up on an emotional level. So you're not only a physical sort of person, that nurse, but you also an emotional one. And this is saying, though, you've got an exciting and surprise coming your way, sweetheart. Now, I must admit, Alison, you have got your admirers. All right, I know you don't see it all the time, but you have got admirers, and you got ones from the past as well that you don't want, Ducky. But I've just got to remind you that there may be someone floating around from your past here. In the future, it's about looking for clear signs. All right, you're right, Zoe. Hello, Lynn. So you're looking for clear signs, dear. This is about new signs coming in, new signs that someone likes you. There's someone new on the horizon coming in, and I feel really hopeful about somebody new. Although they're not giving you the right signals at the minute, but you will be seeing that they will be giving you some signals. You'll be waiting. You'll be asking your friend, and I feel. Oh, typical of mum when she knows. So yes, I feel here there's some signs that you'd be waiting for to see off somebody and asking a friend, "Oh, you're really sure?" Because I don't think they like me, but they will be assuring you that they do, and that will be in the month of August. So look out for that. Right, okay, Lindenzi, Lindenzi, okay, Lindenzi, Lindenzi. Okay, so past is to do with unavailable heart. It's about pain, painful experiences. So this talks about where there's something to do with um a chapter that you don't want to open up, or there's something to do with feeling quite hurtful and rejected. I'm taking you back to a number of years now. We're going back about 4 or 5 years where you felt an instant rejection towards or from a block of people, darling, that's affect your way. I feel that the pain is still too much. The thought of that person is bringing you to tears. So spirit are healing you where there has been painful experiences here. I also feel that there's something you've wanted to always put to sort out, to put right, but I don't think it's you that needs to accept it and able to put things right. I feel it's all down on someone else's shoulders. But here from the past, I have got to say, try not to give somebody the key of happiness into their pocket. Never leave your happiness into someone else's pocket because it'll never be there. It's about finding it yourself. And then that's exactly what you've had to do. And it's been a hard conquest. Now, in the present going forward still, there has been a likefulness around you. You have managed to find a few friends that have been around you that's been more or less like family, and they have managed to change things around for you, light-hearted fun, light-hearted jokes, someone with a deep personality that helps you move forward and sees the humour in life and shows you that life isn't as bad as it is. I do feel like there is somebody who is trying to encourage you to have some fun or to have a laugh and joke at times. They may get on your nerves, but just try and take it under the chin, because this male friend, it could be someone's partner, just enjoys, likes to cheer you up and to say that life isn't all that bad. Okay, life isn't all that bad. So in the future though, spirit are all around you, and that's a beautiful card, Lynn, to remind you that no matter what, right, let me be honest with you, you've got a lot of people in spirit that do love you, and their hearts for you, and they're telling you no matter what, sweetheart, whoever who has upset you, karma plays a part. Yeah, divine lovely connection. So the divine connection spirit are allowing you a new phase, a new way forward for you patiently been waiting, and they know that, so they're bringing back to the people slowly, one by one, but you need to learn to trust you first. God bless you. Okay, Michelle Wood, hello. Michelle Wood, let's have a look, darling. Okay, so right, in the past, okay, in the past, it's saying intuitive heart. So this is about yourself, Michelle. You have a great spot on personality. All right. When I say that, you've got a great intuitive. You're very intuitive, very much of a lady that trusts her gut. And believe me, your guts never let you down, my darling. Never let you down. So I want to say you're quite an intuitive person. You go by what you feel, you go by what your gut says, and it's always never doubted you. It's just you sometimes that think twice, then listen to your gut again, and you know the answer. So with you, you cannot go wrong. You've learned that you're quite very intuitive, and you have also in the past, you've also, I want to say, I've seen you predict futures. You've also said, oh, such and such be pregnant next, and you've been right. So yes, you are very intuitive yourself, but part of you doesn't believe in that you could go further than what we're doing here, sitting here, which I do feel you could. I am shown cards as well. I am shown a gift your way, but I do feel with you sometimes you're afraid to show it where you shouldn't be. You should be showing it off, my lady. So that's something from the past you've learned, and you learned that from 1617. Okay. In the present, you've got love coming in, a daring heart. So yeah, doing something different. Dare yourself. Doing something different, darling. So yeah, there is a new situation opening up around you. Communication is the key. And yes, daring. So this is about something that you're a bit temptations coming your way, but go for what you're tempted, because like I say, the principles of lust are not always easy to understand, but they lead with love. So this is saying go with the principles of it, go with the feeling, and see where it leads you, because there's going to be a new start ahead of you. And I feel that's going to start in about end of March, and you're going to enjoy the next days. You're going to meet people that are going to be more on your wavelength. And finally, in the future, you're going to head for your own intuition, knowing, yes, I'm glad I did it. It's like it's led heart over head here. That's what I'm getting. Thank you, Christopher. So it's like heading for what you think, okay? And this this is saying as well, right? You're going to know things are better for you, and there's a challenge, and you're going to be happy that you've done it. God bless you. Zoe Doby. Zoe Doby, okay? Zoe Doby, I got longing heart. This is about at the minute. you're a very strong person, Zoe. You're very independent, Zoe. You don't like to rely on anybody or anything. Um, you are a lady that doesn't believe in that. You should rely on anyone or anything like that. You're a lady that likes to enjoy life. You're a young, free person, very young at heart. Enjoy taking life slowly, living in the present. That's definitely you all over. Although in the past there was a lot where you'd longed for love. There was a time where um a relationship, unsuccessful relationship would have caused some grief and pain, and also it would have unsettled you for some years. And I think that's what made you did stay on your own for a number of years as well. I'm shown a single mum with this as well, so there was times where you've been very independent, and then when getting with a partner that has understood you, it's took some time to build that familiarity with this person. I think it's more him towards you, to understand that you don't find it easy to accept and enjoy love, but you did with this person. This person you're with now wasn't your usual type, but there was a soul connection. Sorry about this, guys. It's my son. Um, yeah. So this is saying here, that this is about the person, yeah, that is not your usual type, and that would be the partner you're with now. Now, this says don't give up at the moment. Okay. Now, I know that life's really been tough, but you are reaping with the rewards of not what you're not giving up on. And I must say, you have got a hopeful relationship. You've got a fruitful relationship with the person you're with now. I do see a marriage situation or talk on that, and I do see that you are going to get your heart's desire, and this person really true does love you. I do feel in the relationship that you have now, it is more on your side of things. There's definitely where you wear the trousers and have more of a say, and they like that. They like the dominancy about you. And I just want to say to you, do not give up on this, because I do feel, although that times we all feel like we could throw in the towel, but I do feel like there's never there's never a day go by as that they don't, I know they don't always show it physically, but they do love you very deeply. Okay. And then also in the future, I have a feeling that there's a lot of remorse. Okay. Now that's not to do with the relationship of your personal relationship. This could be somebody around you. Now it could mean somebody who's someone else's relationship, but they're very close to you, and that's why it's having a knock-on effect with your emotions. But sometimes it does question you. It questions you a little bit more about, oh, I'm hoping that this isn't going to happen to me, and you see things totally different. Okay, so this is about forgiving and moving ahead. This is about forgiving and moving ahead, and this is about being able to not think or take on too much emotion from someone else's, because sometimes you start to feel and doubt things in your own personal relationship, even though it's not, but it gets you to see from two different points of view. Now, this also saying as well, there is some way sometimes where you do like to have your own space. Okay, and I feel like that will forever always be where you have a bit of space, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's all bad. It could be a weekend away somewhere, but I do feel like you will be having that little time to you. Right, okay, let's have a look then. Harry Franklin. Bless you. I've got a lovely heart with you. Sensitive soul, water sign, very fragile, very I want to say very quite creative, really. I've got a man that's quite creative, I feel here. And I do feel like there's a very soft centered side of you. And I do feel like you're very cautious about who you show it to as well. Now, this is about a beautiful heart. Bless you. So, this is saying in the past, you've opened your heart up wide and very far, sweetheart. And it's not only in just romantically, it could be in all areas of your life, all areas of personality. So, I feel like you've opened yourself up wide to the past. That's led you into vulnerability. So, I feel like you're a person that would put your heart on the line with somebody, okay, and you're not afraid to express your emotions in any way. And then in the present, it's brought you to be more adventurous. You are now on a thought of trying to be more adventurous to learn that you need you and you still need to be you as a person, not feeling quite tied to everything. Because sometimes when you start to feel tied, you do feel quite claustrophobic easier. But what I feel is that you're breaking away from that and there's a trip coming in. You're also going to be also with the partner. I feel it's like moving forward in this lifetime where you both are doing things that's quite adventurous. So there's a change of scenery definitely coming in that's going to help bring that spark back into your love life as well. Also into the future, you're going to be thinking about more about forgiving somebody from the past. Okay, so I feel like there's a lot of forgiveness. There's someone you're taking back, or you're taking back into your life, and you are going to move forward with this person that you forgive. So God bless you. It could mean that there is a lot of people you are taking back from the past. I'll leave that with you. Okay, Donna Marie, let's have a look. Donna Marie. Donna Marie. Okay. Oh, this is awful, Donna Marie. I feel that you okay, Donna Marie, this is trapped. This is saying you're feeling in the past, you felt quite trapped in the situation. You wanted to come out of your comfort zone. You wanted to get free from something. Okay. I do feel like you wanted to step out of your comfort zone, but not feeling freely or comfortable to do this. Feeling quite heavy hearted and undecisive. Okay. Of putting yourself back out there in order to find somebody. It's like going back out on the dating scene after feeling been in a relationship for several years, not feeling comfortable in doing so straight away, giving yourself time to adjust. I felt it took you a number of months to adjust to life after from a relationship. And then in the present, we have the deep heart that you do believe in destiny. You do believe there is always someone out for someone. However, with yourself, sometimes you do question yourself, as you will find you feel like you've got a lot of love to give, that loves deeply, but not many people are all going to understand you. And I feel like there's a lot of love deeply as well around you, and there is people who look at you as a deep and honest person. There's a lot of people that value your commitment. People value your honesty and also your determination as to stay with people, your loyalty, very much so. And yeah, because you're very loyal. I do feel here as well that there's a relationship that will turn into a marriage, and I don't see that relationship ending. So I do see uh very positiveness around a relationship coming back in now. So it's not all bad, Donna. In the future, You have got something that you valued more and more, and you're going to see different things around somebody. Now, this is to do with a partner. You're going to see what you valued, what you loved about this, and things growing more and more. And also, they're going to be growing towards you. They value you and your time and what you do for them. They don't show it. They don't show their um they don't show their gratefulness. They don't show their gratitude. But when they do, don't assume there's anything wrong, Donna, because I know that we're all guilty of that. But I do want to say, try not to think there's something wrong all the time when there isn't. Allow things to be. And I do see that you are a person that is in favourable of showing a lot of gratitude to partners as well. So this is showing to you in the future as well that you'll have a longing heart, a heart to say to people, come on, you know, see what this person does for you. See what this person has, look how long they've been with you. That's the way that you see the world, if that makes sense. But yes, you got a person that will do anything for you, Donna. Very blessed. Okay, my last card will go to Kelly Smith. Kelly Smith. So, Kelly Smith. So from the past, it's you never felt quite worthy, Kelly. That's a bit of a sad one. You do what you are enough. You've always felt like you're not worthy. A bit weird. Yeah, you never felt any um you never felt worthy, my darling, in the past. There's part of you've never felt worthy of true love. And I feel this is quite a quiet and shy person in the past. You wasn't feeling up to how you wanted it to be. Somewhere you lost your self-worth, but you have got to remember that you are worthy no matter what. We are all individuals, but we are all worthy of love. Okay, despite our circumstances of who we are in the present. This is saying you are very fearful to come out as how you want to be. There's a person that's trying to break out here, and I feel you coming out as who you truly are and starting to be happy with who you are as well. This is saying that it's your time to shine, and your time to shine as well as love. So I'm bringing love to the table around you, and this year is about your shine to love and to show you how far you've come within a year. And then finally, it's about you. Sometimes there is some new things that you love to do, and I do feel you've got a choice to make into hobbies or to jobs. There's definitely sacrifices that need to be made, and also you are going to embark on a new adventure that you're going to be cautious about, and you will not regret this. So, anyway, guys, thank you very much, guys, for coming on today. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you all for coming on, and because without you, we couldn't work. Thank you very much to Stacey for moderating. And it leaves me to say happy Valentine's Day to each and every one. God bless you. Take care. And bye bye for now.